All right, we have here the last of the scopes that are under $700. After I finish this video, we're going to make a video of all the scopes and put them in a side-by-side comparison and see which sub $700 scope is the best. But until then, this is the GOYOJO. All right, so let's open this up. I think that this is pre-used. This is the only one that didn't come in some wrap. All right, so here we have, let's see if I can hold this up. So they have the instruction manual, and it to me kind of looks like some of the stuff is out of place. So I am still suspecting it's used. There's a battery. That is a tiny little battery, but I also think that this particular scope has a built-in battery. So we'll have to figure out what this one is for. Probably because it was used. I'm just checking it out. Looks like a USB cable, USB-C is in this little box. So this definitely has rings for this scope, so you cannot quickly take this off and use it as a binocular. All right, so let's pull this out. Let's move this out of the way a little bit. So it is a very large, long scope. Let's see, so in just comparison, this is the D&T Hydra. So you can see how much longer this GOYOJO is. Try and cover up my face a little bit. All right, so I like that eye relief. That's very nice and sturdy. You've got 3 buttons here on the top. So it looks like power, record, and then probably changing the menu, not menu, probably changing the brightness or something there. So there's something right here. Ah, okay, so that's where the little battery goes. And then you have menu right here, and then also it looks like that turns. And then I guess the USB-C goes right there. I don't know if this thing will power on without the battery. Oh, look at that, it does. So it does have a built-in battery. Very interesting. Okay, so then this must be some kind of a backup, which that is pretty cool. Now that actually looks really good. Let's see if this controls the zoom here. It sure does. I like that. If you saw my review of the one leaf, I really liked that little knob to adjust the zoom, and this has that same thing. This is that Hydra. This might be just a little heavier, but not much. But also that has the mount on it. Those little rings aren't on here, but I'd still say this feels a little bit heavier. Let's take this outside and go see what it looks like. All right, I'm recording on the scope. So the sound that you're hearing is my audio from the scope. GOYOJO. Let's see if we can change the color palette. You can actually see my trailer way over there. See if you can see up in the trees. It's actually pretty dang good. I like this. Alright, oh, nice pinkish. In case you need some pink. What else? Oh, green. You know, a lot of times we're bringing eye fatigue at night, so maybe this green would help a lot with that. I can actually see the spring on the side-by-side. Now we're back to the original. Alright, let's take this back inside. Alright, so we took this outside, I've been playing with it. So this does have a built-in battery, but this is a backup battery. It just inserts right here. That's kind of a cool feature, that if you need to go to that, if you're out in the field, you know, you've got a battery backup. Pretty simple controls. So this will be your fine tuning of the zoom, but if you just tap this in, it does like a big jump. So it goes from 1 magnification to 2 to 4 to 8. But then you can go to the, smaller ones just by twisting that dial. So that's a pretty cool little feature. Menu's really easy to use. There's not a whole lot of features on this particular one. When you're kind of scanning through it, skip some of them. The quality of the resolution is actually really quite good. Actually really, really good. It does not have the shot activated recoil. That's kind of a bummer. The app is a little weird. It's okay. You can use it. You can get your footage off of it. It's not my favorite. It seems like it was just it was developed at the last half second and then just got it out there. But it does do its job, so you can't complain about that. But it's very, very, very basic. Doesn't look like they're going to update it anytime soon. I mean, maybe I'm wrong on that, but it is a weird, clunky app. Overall, though, the resolution's great. The other downside of this is you can't quickly get this off of your gun and use it as a monocular. I know it's not advertised to be a monocular, but when you're looking at some of the other scopes, they can do that. There's just not a quick disconnect. You're dealing with the rings. This is the end of my sub $700 scopes. So we are going to compare all of these and find out which one is the winner. So stay tuned for that video. It's coming up.